what's up guys, back with another video, and we're gonna actually be on the grind to 93 overall. We're literally halfway there. Nate will come in soon. He's still not up, knowing him, so we're just gonna grind out on our shooting badges.
Hey, what you working on?
We'll go mid-range Deadeye.
Alright, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
What you mean outside location?
Not bad, AI. But you could do better. Alright, AI. See you wanna work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Poetry in motion, AI. Let's go! Now we're rolling. Keep it going. One more. Okay, guys, get back to work.
That didn't even do nothing to it. Damn.
Alright, AI. Let's get everyone over here and get started.
It's me. Oy, oy. Yeah, my phone just got blasted up. God damn it, shut up.
And we are see you later, man.
Yeah, let's hit some games.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. Well, tonight we're going to get to see Kyrie Irving. Plenty of debate over where he stands among the best point guards in the league. Shaq, where do you put him?
Well, first of all, I don't have G14 classification to talk about guards because
Come
I'm
on,
the
hurry
ultimate
up.
big man. He's in the top handful. Westbrook.
No one cares. Hold on, why am I wearing 2K generics? God dang it. My agent's gonna get on for that.
And what a view of the Capitol building here at our location tonight, Washington, D.C. Now it's sent it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline. Amazing to think. D.A., thanks. There is no shortage of athleticism in this one. Both teams' doors can simply outrun you, rise above you. But now they face each other.
What's better than watching high flyers face off? Who is going to put down a poster dunk in transition? Who is going to be on the highlight reel on the gift that you see over and over? Electric athleticism. Let's tip it up, Kevin.
Absolutely. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. We've got Tatum, Clutch out there with Irving, and it's Crawford at the 5 spot. It's good. Nice touch there from Clutch.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, the defense better take notice because you can't let guys get comfy shooting from their spots.
The Wizards working the ball around now. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really good work in the painted area. You need to have the inside game working like that.
The quick look, no good that time. Garner covered by Irving. The pass to McLeod. Knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. First quarter, just over a minute played. No good that time. Some solid defense from Clutch. Tatum wide open. He fires one. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Garner. He's covered by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Lover. Another shot. No good from Ross.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup. Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's McLeod. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I don't like those 2 side tattoos. I need my back.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And now look at Jason Tatum. A very nice season for him last year. 14th in field goal percentage, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
McLeod passes to Garner. To the middle. From the arc. Rebound Boston. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Fires the 3. No good from Clutch. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to McLeod. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. In the corner, Irving with it. Outside Tatum. Baseline try. That's good on the jump shot. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
So timeout called here. The first one. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Wizards have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Turk guarded by Tatum. Passes to McLeod. 6 on the shot.
Oh, he got me. Oh, dang, what?
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Here's Clutch. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a 2 guard, or even a 3-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Clutch has got 18 points in the game. Wizards trail by 9. Garner covered by Irving. And there's the pass to McLeod. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Clutch. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And even 3-on-3 break. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Clutch. A 3-ball. Cans it from downtown. Clutch has got 21 in the game.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
You're just assuming at this point every shot he takes it's going to go in. What a shooting performance.
I want that chase down though.
right from the opening
He
tip.
could look confident all he wants to.
To the inside. Crawford's shot is good.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
From 11 feet away. And Tatum pulls it down. And it's the Celtics ball. To the middle.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
To the paint, here's Glover. Yes, that goes in.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Clutch. Rebound, Washington. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Ross is checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's the steal. And that one drops for him. 23 points for Clutch.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Oh, wow. What the?
Deal with it. Now guarded by Clutch.
Oh, Bradley Beal's still here.
Here's Snow.
Hold on. What about John Wall? Nah, they got rid of John Wall.
For the basket,
Shoot.
starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Clutch has got 28 points for the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Beal
Goddamn.
off
Oh, he
the
missed.
out.
Please.
Boston leading
Give
by
me
15.
that.
Down low. And so
Ah,
Boston
dang it.
again turning
Wait, where's Zach LaVine?
Well, let's take a look at last year's
What's
top
no,
scorer.
what number is Zach LaVine?
Clutch, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
By himself, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get. Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Shoot.
There's the foul. It's on Clutch.
Damn.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points.
I
in
ain't
the
trust
quarter.
myself
And
shooting
it's
that.
Glover in at the power forward position. Washington. On its way from Irving for 2. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Clutch.
God, they always leaving
Buries
me
the
open.
jump shot. Clutch has got 34 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against the Nets played superb basketball. He had 55 points, and the basket must have looked huge to him. He made 3 after 3 to pile up the points. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that any repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He won that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that...
Give me my 3,000 VC. I wasn't even trying to get the chase down. I was just running. I saw my guy cutting, and I just went for the
Well,
block.
you do wonder, though, Greg, right, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that. Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Garner, he's covered by Irving. Crawford with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. The shot's good from Clutch.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Pass to Glover. Baz Turk, guarded by Tatum. Here's Glover, missed inside.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the
Oh,
basket.
really?
Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Clutch the pass to Tatum and slam dunk by
Keep
Tatum.
an eye on my boy Jason Tatum.
6'8" with authority. That's nice.
Boy, he ain't like
Washington's
Johnny
gone 2
Tatum,
for
like
5 from
seriously.
three-point land since the end of the first.
Or whatever the hell his name is.
To the right side. Will it go? The shot, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Right wing, here's Clutch, and it's Boston with another.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Washington shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30%.
The best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Clutch. Count it. Clutch has got 43 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McLeod. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Alright, take that. I was trying to give it to him initially. I didn't know which one he was, so I just clicked L2.
And they're just
But now I know he
dominating on
triangle,
both
he
ends,
power
and
forward.
it's reflected now in the score.
No, absolutely.
Oh my god, I'm always thinking he's trying to shoot the 3. Can he even shoot the 3? Because if he could, then that'll just make me jump even more. Yes, I have to jump even more.
Totally on both the offensive and defensive end.
Because if he didn't, I was just going to leave it be. But now since I know he got that chopper, I mean...
That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Clutch. 43 points in the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No good from Clutch. Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Gardner passes to McLeod. Baz Turk guarded by Tatum. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
1:36 left in the first half. Pass to McLeod. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
The shot's good from Clutch.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Garner, and it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Clutch. Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Bas Turk guarded by Tatum. And there's the pass to Garner. Singleton with it. McLeod passes to Glover.
I don't care. That's a good foul. I thought that was going to be a good foul. I know I'm going on the bench. Yep.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
And through the first two quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Then I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to him.
On the floor for Boston. Clutch out there with Irving. Then there's Jason Tatum.
Come
and it's
on,
Crawford at the
Kyrie.
5 down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Wizard shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Garner. He's covered by Irving. Garner passes to McLeod. Shoots from 14, and he knocks down the jumper. He's got 16. Here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Clutch. Outside Tatum. Good on the three-point shot.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Ooh, I thought you was going.
And it's Washington's ball. Pass to Garner. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Passes it to McLeod. Here's the three. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Garner covered by Irving, lets it fly, and the wing jumper offline.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Dang it,
Pick
Jason
off
Tatum.
in midair. Here's Glover, and another miss by Washington.
They go 1 for 5.
Got that one up quick, and that's now 11 points for Jason Tatum.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
Garner covered by Irving, just 5 to shoot. Here's McLeod, lays it up off the glass. McLeod! Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those three men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Down low. Ross
Dang
with the
it, I
steal.
thought they were going to cut in the paint. Give me
Got
this.
a piece of it. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Bas Turk guarded by Tatum. Here's Garner. And that one's good. Glover. He's got 7.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
The pass to Clutch. Kicks it to Tatum. Pass
Just
to Clutch.
driving the paint.
6 to shoot. And good that time.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
Inside.
Brick.
That shot, no good.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Crawford against Ross. Here's McLeod, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Gotta give a little talk there while I'm at it. Oh no, I'm getting guarded by a lock.
Garner, fended by West. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And again, Washington, no good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Boston. Passes it to Rhodes. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Kevin,
I
the
need this
knack
space
for
right
the
for me
offensive
now.
rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
You know, it's an invaluable asset to have. He's as tenacious down there as anyone.
Here's Bas Turk.
Nope.
Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
No.
And Washington making a change.
Who's got a reach?
46 seconds left in the third.
I'm just gonna use him because he can slide.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Beal. Clutch the pass to Stevens. Over
Why
Snow.
didn't you just drive in the paint?
And he
Why
overshot
didn't
that
you just
one,
drive in the
missing.
paint?
Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still
Where's
0
Kyrie?
for 3. Really left alone that time.
Where is Kyrie
Beal's
when you
got
need
his
him?
first basket of the night.
That's
Who the
something
hell
he
is
can do
these
all
people?
night, gentlemen. Beal is deadly spotting up.
Clutch the pass to Stevens.
Oh my God! Give me straight.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Snow. Pass to Giles. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Snow, and it's wow, he nails
That's
the
nothing.
buzzer beater.
That's nothing.
And they make sure to
I've
get the
nailed
last shot of the
so
quarter
much
there.
buzzer
Nicely
beaters
done.
at the
Well, that's
buzzer,
outstanding
so much
execution,
threes
Greg. You
at the
always
buzzer,
want to
like,
get the last
seriously.
shot of the
That's
quarter,
not-
which is precisely what they did there.
And so it's Boston, able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Put someone
And
I know
he
out
may
on the
not be
floor.
known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he
Oh, I
can
saw
dole
the
out
big
an
man.
assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor
Can he
makes you a
shoot?
much tougher team to defend.
Who the hell is he?
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters.
Oh, hold on.
Our fourth
You know
quarter
me.
action underway,
You know
presented
me.
by
You
Gatorade, all
should
fueled up
know
and ready to
me.
go. Let's reset the lineups.
You hit a three,
So on
I'm
the
hitting
floor
a
for
three.
Washington. We got Rose, and it's Glover in at the three, the small forward. Wizard shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth
Right. So
of
there
the
are
defense.
slashes on this
And
team.
straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more
Let
of.
me get
But
these
for a guy
small
like
forward figure.
James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt
Just
about it.
driving
I
the
mean, if you've
paint,
got the
God
likes of
damn it.
LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent
devil?
is going to showcase its skill.
Yeah,
Bounce
first in the
pass
NBA
from
for turnovers.
Rose.
That's not bad.
Here's Lou. Rebound Boston. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Why didn't this small forward drive in the paint? Why? Why?
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Rose. Here's Stevens. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Lou. And another miss by Washington. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. No good from Clutch.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take
Really?
to get him to pass the ball.
What you mean you wonder what it will take for me to pass the...
Fourth
Girl,
quarter
if you
play,
don't
we're
get
about
your
2.5
Donald
minutes
Trump
through it
looking
right
at-
now.
Let me not.
Here's Aguilar. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Can
That pass
I look
into
at someone
the
I
paint,
know.
that is a work of
I
art
ain't
there.
know none
Dead
of
on
these
target.
fools.
Here's Clutch. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Lou. Drills it from outside. Lou's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Wizards.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
There's the pass to Aguilar. You know, a lot of people have looked at the schedule of the NBA, Doris, and they think, you could eliminate back-to-backs of teams that face each other 4 times in a season, do a 2-game series in each city. It's kind of a baseball-type feel. Would you support that?
You know, it's an intriguing possibility to me, Kevin, because one, it would cut down on travel, which obviously would make things a little bit better and easier for players. The travel schedule is taxing, particularly on back-to-backs.
Brick.
And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for
Why,
Adam
y'all?
Silver
Why?
to maybe somehow
Why?
run a test
Give me
case.
this.
Would you be willing to put it in for a season, see how it fits in the overall context of the season? But it is an intriguing idea, and we are trying to improve the product no matter which way we go.
Rose double-teamed. Here's Lou. Picked his pocket. He's all alone. Goes up. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And
Oscar
that's how
Robertson.
you make
Oh my
a steal count.
God.
Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Really?
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all
Who am I
over
getting
it.
out on the court? Tell me I'm not going on the
And
bench.
that one misses. Bradley Beal's
Who am
checked
I
in
going
for the
on?
Wizards.
Who coming? All right, Birch.
He hits the
and
second
who?
from the line. Well, the
Well,
league
not
taking
Birch,
steps,
but,
Doris, to reform the draft lottery, flattening out the odds, doing a variety of things just to analyze the way it works, the mechanics. Do you think the change will be enough?
Well, again, I think this goes back to the leadership at the top of the NBA, and the right man is in charge in Adam Silver. And as is typical to Adam Silver, everything happens with a very measured approach in terms of reform. You do a little bit, and then you evaluate. But I think Adam has made it clear that the change they made to the draft lottery was nothing more than a first step. Now, where do we go from here? That remains to be seen.
For Boston, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net.
Bruh.
8 of 12.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Pass to Lou.
I ain't even
Fires for
trusting that
3.
shot.
Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Bruh.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
I might get a triple-double off of turnovers. Like, goddamn. Hold up. Rose. Oh, I'm about to say.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Lou. Passes to Woodson.
No.
Rebound Boston. Crawford's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pass to Lou. This one for 3.
No.
And no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Clutch. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Boy, we're getting to the stretch run, and this guy has not cooled off. He is not about to let this lead slip away.
Here's McLeod. Good on the triple.
Yeah, it's a lead, all right.
He's got
Is he
21.
gonna slip away?
Swing in
Definitely
the eye of
no.
the defense. First triple of the evening.
The Celtics on offense. They're on an 18-7 run.
Give me the
Powered down as the
poster.
whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night-in, night-out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night
Come on, Greg.
basis.
Get on that. Get
Things
on that.
aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you. Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players.
Ah, that's not going in.
Yep.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan loved to play every night.
Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Lou passes to Beal. Here's Lou.
I saw that coming.
The pass to Lou. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Beal. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Clutch connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Come
There's about 40
on.
left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lou. Well, the league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year, and you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules?
No, 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 don't turn away. Oh my God.
And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games.
I hate when they keep on turning away like that. I don't want to turn away. Oh my God, this freaking dumb display.
Where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you.
Whoever has to get on the court, please get on the court now. That's even worse.
Good. So he hits both free throws. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach.
Good job.
They kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down.
No, no, no.
They can chalk
Why
this up, but
cutscene?
These two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clutch.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy.
Son of a... let me not.
Every shot in his area.
Because I hate those freaking stuff.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Fades. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Another steal. Puts up a three. And good. He hits it again.
He just notched 92 points.
And another steal for him.
Yes! Got my triple-double. 2K, you can't stop me.
In a single game.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Oh my God, man. I'm heated right now. I'm heated. I'm heated. Oh my God.
Hi, this is Shaq. I liked your Russell Westbrook impersonation tonight. When did you first realize that you were getting close to that triple-double?
Oh man, I think I still got a long ways to go before I reach that Westbrook level. But as far as getting close to it tonight, I didn't even realize that was the case. You know, one of my teammates had to tell me it's a nice benchmark to reach, but it's just a side quest, man. Like our main quest is just getting wins, and I was definitely happy to be able to contribute to the team tonight.
Great job.
Thank you.
Wait, what? I didn't even want. Really?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks come into this one after the win against the Heat. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well. And AI just coming off a triple-double. Shaq, it is amazing how
K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Irving. That one falls. Irving's got the first points on the scoreboard for Boston. Boy, Chris, how much fun is it to have basketball back? Talk about some of the things you personally look for early in a season.
What?
Oh, man, what I personally look for at the beginning of the season is how guys develop. And a lot of that is body language. You know, are you putting your head down and dropping your head after a shot? Are you not running back on defense after a turnover? These are all little things that show what you're thinking about. You know, I just kind of check out.
Of course, this is what I call for the ball.
Is the guy playing hard through his frustration? Is the guy giving his coach eye contact
really
in the huddle? Is he being a great teammate by encouraging guys? I'm passing to an open player for a better shot. And so those are the things that I look at. And then again, with the pace being at an all-time high, I think now is a new golden era of basketball where you can have so much more fun because you are no longer held to rules of not getting out of the shot clock, not getting on the fast break. Coaches are now encouraging this style, so the game to me is a lot more fun. So hopefully as a rookie you come in and you embrace this and just let it fly.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Washington.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
A good poise led to good shot selection, and that was the key to maximizing their opportunities.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three from Clutch. Pearson passes to
Oh,
Young.
no. Oh, he missed.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The tray, and again, Boston with the triple.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 9 points for Clutch.
Now that makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this hot.
Young against Irving. Shots good from Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
No, no, no.
To the middle. Here's Sanford. Shakes off the strong D and
I'm
gets
not
the bucket
fouling
for 2.
it.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Celtics.
I'm not going
6-point game.
to have 2 fouls
The
in the
shot's
first
good
quarter.
from
That's not
Clutch.
gonna happen.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To the inside. Sanford. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks. Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want.
Nobody near Irving. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Sanford. Crawford with the rebound.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy moves.
Oh my
Busted. Not good
God.
that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Crawford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Clutch. Krills it from outside. Clutch has got 18 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the 3-ball the way they did.
Oh, no doubt. And when you're hitting a high percentage on the perimeter, everything becomes easier.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young taking his time here. Inside. To the middle. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Irving passes to Clutch. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 20 points for Clutch.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Here's Geiger. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Ireland. Crawford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Clutch. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
He's one of today's great clutch performers. That's Kyrie Irving. Look, think about this. In 2016, Game 7 of the Finals, he hit the pivotal 3 with just 53 seconds left. And that's just the most famous of his end-of-game accomplishments.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Passes it to Young. The challenge with defending Kyrie, Chris, is how to prevent him from hitting those game-changing shots.
Bruh.
Do you check Uncle Drew? He has the range from deep. There may not be a better ball handler in the game, and he's a tremendous finisher in the paint. He's a triple threat.
Geiger against Tatum. Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Hawks. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Great job, David. So they know how dangerous this team can be if they get on a roll.
And that means contesting every single shot. It's going to take a lot of effort on D, but they can't give up those easy baskets.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see any type of adjustments as well, because with the type of effort they're going to exert.
For years, the adage has been that C-Web big men take longer to
Well, all these
develop
noobs
than
out
other
on the
positions.
court.
Does
Who
that
the hell are
still
these
ring
people?
true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, was the toughest.
Oh my gosh.
Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
Give me the ball.
They've got Giles. Clutch out there with Robertson. And it's Sutton in at the fourth. That's the Boston 5.
This is a different ball game without a score. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
The Hawks trail by 17. Now the pass to Mercer. Here's Teagues. Rebound Boston.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and it throws a shot off.
The shot's good from Clutch.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Banked in off the glass. Clutch has got 37.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Atlanta shooting in this game 45%.
No.
Poke loose. Launches it. Kept alive by Boston. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
This Hawks squad is struggling. Got a piece of it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Drops in the tray.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Atlanta calls timeout. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Clutch.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
You know, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Tatum. Here's Sanford. No good from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they
Come on
to get lazy.
Down low, Pearson. Score it.
Yo, can y'all get on y'all dudes? Forget about my dude. Let him shoot the three if he has to shoot the
so
three.
It's Irving with it, bringing it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Good on the triple. Clutch has got 43 points.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Bowden, the pass to Geiger. McLeod. He's covered by Irving. Here's McLeod. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Clutch. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Tatum. Here's Clutch. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Just 3 to shoot. No good with the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
And guys,
oh my
he's
God.
not an
Give me this.
easy man
Nah,
to
give me this.
stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
What?
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. You take a look at Young.
We don't care about Trae Young.
In points per game, such a great player. And of course, Clutch, another guy who can get a lot of points, top 5.
And what an option.
I don't care about my dude scoring. Please, he nothing.
Excellent safety valves.
He can dunk all he want to dunk.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior.
Oh
That's the
my
kind of pass
God.
a coach loves to see.
The Hawks trail by 20. Here's McLeod.
Wait, another McLeod? Really? Is there 2 of them?
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Geiger. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
From outside the arc, drains it from beyond the arc. Clutch has got 49 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Pass to Geiger. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bowden. Misses off the left iron.
Off target with what's what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. McLeod passes to Bowden. Down low. Shot to stop the run. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
That doesn't...
But why the hell are you taking the shot? Hold on. What's his name? I think it's him. Yeah. What? Bruh.
Fall.
Don't. Just don't.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against the Wizards was tremendous. Just an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of them.
From deep 3-point range, and again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their
Oh my God, why y'all always gotta do a close-up on me whenever I'm trying to steal the ball? Like, goddamn.
Are from beyond the arc.
to the paint.
Take that, I don't care.
Nice
Cause they
pass.
always
Under the
doing
rack
close-ups
perfectly
on
for
me,
the layup.
but then they don't do it on
He's
the
got
opposing
10.
team. That's
With
not
that
right.
bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Celtics.
Got that one up quick.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Clutch the pass to Crawford. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Levine's checked in for Tatum. And West subs in for Irving. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Teagues. And a miss there on the triple.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Launches it.
Oh my God, I didn't even want to launch it though. Who's getting on my nerves, dude?
Not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Young against West. And here's Young. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Miami.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Oh, so close.
And so it's Boston. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't even know right now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Yeah, I'm surprised the defense didn't do a better job.
Let's go, Kyrie.
Extending out on him a little bit more.
On the court for Atlanta.
He's going to get it done all over the floor, outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
And as it goes out of bounds,
really
able to keep the ball here. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, the Houston Rockets will come into town.
And you know, for that Knicks game, it's the second game of a back-to-back.
Yo, can you hurry up and just inbound the freaking ball already?
Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
The kick out.
Oh no.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Boston. And
I wanted to get dimes right now. So.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Sanford, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now he's doing what
I need my dimes. I got to get mine.
I think he's gonna have to turn it up even more.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Don't, no, give me this. Give me this. Give me this.
And it's Crawford, top of the key.
Stop shooting the ball.
Here's Rhodes, and it's blocked.
Because you had to shoot the ball. You just had to. You couldn't just resist shooting the ball. Just lay it up. What the hell type of damn shot release is that?
And most of the damage being done.
Lonzo's Ball's old jump shot was better than that.
Big time, and the plan has worked.
Like, god damn, just shoot the freaking ball. You don't gotta do much to do that. It's just raise the ball up and release it.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Same with you, Jason Tatum. Same with you.
Here's Clutch, defended by Geiger. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear.
I don't even care if you make it. I mean,
Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, What signals are you looking for that the pieces
Damn,
now
almost got my
are the
steal.
right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance of talent.
Nope.
Are you heavy loaded at
Hey, yo,
the
Trey.
guard position? If you have 5-point guards, that's usually not a great balance. But do you have guys that can specialize?
No, let me
in their
use
different areas,
Kyrie.
rebounding, shooting, dribbling, passing? Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance.
Of course, they did the cutscene.
Check
Of
off
course, they
every
had to
box
do
that
that
you
little
need
cut
to
screen.
say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Clutch.
Pick and fade with Kyrie, because that supposedly works better than
Just under 2.5
Jason
minutes
Tatum.
into the third quarter now.
Pick and fade with Kyrie again.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Irving for 3. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
A lot. I mean, they came
Bruh.
focused on winning the rebound battle, and they've done it.
Inside. And he uses the glass.
I couldn't even block that, so they better
16
not
points for
say
him.
anything about
He's one of
that.
the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
No, let me get Jason Tatum again.
Here's Clutch. Tatum on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up.
That's better than actually just standing there and just trying to do playmaking abilities. You're not a playmaker.
Both from the field and the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. C-Web, when you look at how basketball is taught at early levels for these kids, middle school and then high school, anything there that you would change?
Yes, I would change to developing all players and taking away positions.
Interesting.
When you are young, and you're in, let's say, 3rd grade, and you're the tallest player.
Why are you jumping so early?
And I
Bruh.
go to one end, and I only show you how to make layups. I don't show you how to shoot threes or to dribble.
Brick.
I'm assuming that your body is always going to stay the same. And I believe that coaches should teach great skill set, shooting. Passing,
Oh my
dribbles.
God.
That a player can then become the full player they're intended to be, instead of teaching incrementally, where a player may get stuck and identified as this type of player his whole time. I think that really what you need to do is teach full skill sets and allow players to develop. Just think if someone would have said,
Stop,
Kevin Durant,
stop,
you can
stop,
only shoot
stop,
layups,"
stop. Give me
we
the
wouldn't be
screen.
able to see the true unicorn that he is.
Wonderful thought. No good off the front iron.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Now, here is Young. He's got 19. Got a piece of it. Passes to Mercer. Down low. Geiger. The Hawks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He misses the free throw. And the second free
Yep,
throw.
and Jason Tatum's on the bench. They have me out here with rookies.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poked loose. Giles the pass to Clutch. Puts it up from 7. And he gets the bucket. Clutch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, he's driven him to this lead, and it doesn't look like he's going to ease up until the final whistle.
And the pass to Mercer. Here's Geiger. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Giles.
Oh my God.
Fast break. Here they come. Good.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is
Let me just score
incredible
until
at
they come
turning
back
on
out on the
Jets
court, because I'm
when
not
he's
dealing with
feeling
this.
Pass to Clutch from the arc. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a
Why are you taking a step back?
He continues to hound the ball. And Boston with the rebound. Clutch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sutton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You can't find much better shot than that one.
Young against Robertson. Here's Geiger, and he
Guard
banks in
him.
the layup.
Guard him. Guard him.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Clutch, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Young against Robertson. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at
Thank you, coach. That's even worse.
Here's Crawford.
Nope, give me the ball. Don't even try that move.
Here's Clutch. No good on the triple. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. We've got West, also Clutch out there, and it's Crawford at the center. That's the Boston 5. Here's Sanford on his 15th shot attempt.
What you mean defensive?
Shooting a healthy 60%.
Let me not.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Why? Couldn't you just go for a normal dunk?
On the lane, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Don't even take no more steps. Don't even take any more steps. Give me the ball.
Here's Clutch. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rose.
That's not even my assist, right? Great.
Of what we've seen tonight, one team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
We know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's Sanford. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Robertson is checked in for West. Atlanta making a switch here.
I'm disappointed to actually be on this team right now.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan, 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive thievery.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
I don't care.
And that'll be his 3rd
Get them back
foul
out
so
here.
far. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C-Web, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Yeah, great perspective on that topic. And nabbing another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record book. And the stop and play, guys.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
His incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't
finally broke this record with the pure shark.
A huge amount of energy.
The key with him tonight, it's not just about the athleticism. How about the awareness he has? Because it's off the charts. He's making history.
Lord
Atlanta
have
calls
mercy.
timeout. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else.
Who we got on the court now? Tell me it's the starting lineup. Oh no.
So it's the Hawks now. Geiger passes to McCloud. Sanford covered by Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. It's been a few years.
All right, give me this. Give me this. Give me this.
To curb the hack-a-shack strategy. See, Webb, do you think the NBA made the right choice in discouraging that style, that tactic?
You know, Kev, I'm torn on this one. I don't think so. I do think that the game would have gotten ugly, the pace would have gotten bad, but I think it would have been only a couple of years as players would have been embarrassed enough to improve their game. As I travel to different places, the one thing that's the difference between the United States and other places they can shoot.
At this point, I don't really care because I'm behind in my.
Or hanging on the rim, they're actually shooting shots and skill sets. You know, I was at one time a terrible free throw shooter, and the embarrassment of not making them, missing them late in the games, not being able to be there for your team the way you want to, oh, trust me, it's no better motivation than that. Not giving me a handicap and a crutch saying, oh, don't do it. I don't like the fact that they tried to place a curve on the hack-a-shack strategy. My thing is get you in the gym in the offseason and make some free throws.
Good on both. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Clutch. Passes it to Rhodes. And it's good.
As long as it falls, buddy. As long as it falls.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Atlanta's gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Celtics game.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord have mercy. God damn, you don't know how long I pleaded for this.
Here's Clutch. Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Rhodes passes to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Damn.
Rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back.
Thank you.
And good that time.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
For a long time, beat writers and media personnel have determined NBA awards. C. Webb is someone who's been up for some of these. Do you feel the voting system as structured now is fair?
I don't know how it can be fair if it doesn't have any players or coaches involved. You know, I can't necessarily vote on the best doctors because I don't know what it entails, but I can definitely trust other doctors to give their comments on their peers. I think peer awareness is some of the most reliable that you can go for. But, I mean, we have some very knowledgeable writers, sports writers, and media personnel that know. But for the most part, you need help of the players and the coaches to make sure that the integrity is there.
Sanford covered by Robertson. The pass to McCloud. Inside, Samuel. And nothing is falling for him right now. Boston shooting a superb 63% from the field. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Now into the lineup of the Hawks, Patrick Mercer.
Oh, they took Jason Tatum and put him on the bench.
From about 19 feet, that one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
So it's the Celtics now. From deep three-point range, and what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Last season, CWeb, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect in your opinion so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it, and definitely he manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's Sam. Cans it from downtown.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight, tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Clutch.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's McLeod. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he can't get the first one. Celtics making a switch here. West is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Mercer. And he jams it with authority.
Hey, guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
McLeod passes to Young. To the inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Here's Clutch. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Clutch. From past the arc. No good there. And so it's Boston.
Point guard always want to have the ball, always want to have the ball. No, it doesn't matter.
Most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. From an offensive standpoint as well, they were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, congratulations. First and foremost, you have broken the record for most steals ever in a game. What got you going defensively tonight?
We had a lot of energy tonight, as a team defensively, and I mean, maybe I got most of the steals, but everybody was working really hard, and I love to see that kind of effort. You know, it puts me to the next level when I see that we're all on the same page like that.
Well, you are in the front of the book tonight, sir. Congratulations on the record.
Hold on. Oh, I could have got Alpha Dog, but they got 12 rebounds each. Another 12 rebounds.
Guys. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny.
Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at one apiece.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. You got Stone.
Out.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Brent, some teams already failing to meet expectations. What shouldn't they do this early on?
When I get team takeover,
it just happens, and sometimes it could
I'm
take
just willing to get all them
you might turn it around. A winning
dimes.
streak of 7 or 8 games, and the mentality in the locker room changes.
Because I control
maybe
them.
clue into rotations and maybe combinations of guys that all of a sudden you're feeling good about what you worked on in training camp and what you grinded through. Now you start to have some success with it. So the biggest thing is just don't panic.
And trust the plan.
Wow, I thought you might have gone process, but you did plan.
On purpose.
I like that.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking. I'm with you. I've got to think. Got that bucket in no time at all. Clutch has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. And we're
I want my dimes as soon as possible, so I'm trying to quickly get this done so I can work on my steals.
Here's Harrison. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. 4 on the clock from about 19 feet. Rebound by Clutch.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time. Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to Meyer. Back to Augustine. And Boston with the rebound.
Credit the defense wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle to end the run.
I'm not even, because if I foul him, that's the end of my takeover, and I don't want that.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, you know, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right
give me
now.
this.
A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
And here's Augustine after the three-pointer from Clutch. Top of the key. The shot that time, not on target. And the Celtics going the other way now. Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Up by double digits already and no sign of let-up.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
When I do want to work with Kyrie a little bit.
Irving against Augustine.
Is he a lock? No, then get the hell up off me.
Irving with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Clutch. Nice ball movement by Boston. Crawford trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Outside Tatum. Crawford. It's
no, why? Oh my God.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Trailblazers trail by 10.
Me setting up this play would do me great because I can't do any other play.
Knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
True.
And a chance now to see how team. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. Look at the Trailblazers. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending up. It's blocked.
Oh my God, I don't know why I can't do this for some reason.
Clutch the pass to Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Augustine from outside. And Boston with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Here's Augustine following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Augustine passes to Meyer. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Over Tatum. Mills can't hit. Boston shooting an impressive 60% early. From deep. No good from Clutch. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Augustine. And Boston with the rebound. Crawford's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I knew it was over.
This is a
I knew
terrible
it.
start
Damn it.
for him, and it has to be weighing on.
Damn, come on.
Close to making the
That's 4 dimes. All
Take
right,
a look
that's
at the
good.
history of the Portland Trailblazers and
Oh
part of
my
the NBA
God.
since 1970, and he is stuck with the team.
You know, whatever.
Harry Giles is checked in for the second.
Damn it, coach. I'm not even focused on my dimes now or my steals. I just gotta focus on my points. Like, goddamn, freaking dumb coach.
There's the pass to Mills. Over Tatum.
That's why you missed.
Portland
Give me
don't
this.
get that time either. Boston leading by 3. We've got Tatum. Robertson is out there with Clutch, and it's Rhodes in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Take the no. Give me this.
Lays it up and banks it in.
You don't listen.
That's
They
what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer.
I don't care if Kyrie out here now. Can you hurry the hell up? Like, goddamn, I'm always getting on my freaking nerves.
Had a huge game. Just a staggering number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. the stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Yeah,
What's up?
It's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Trailblazers trail by 11. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Mills, guarded by Tatum. 5 on the clock. To end the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Clutch.
Do you want to play some duo?
No, I'm good.
With the triple.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland. With today's superstars often joining forces, Brent, we hear some retired legends saying they wanted to beat their rivals, not join their rivals. What do you think?
I saw a lot of joining going on from some of the guys who make those comments, Kevin. So that sort of stuff just eludes me as to where it's coming from. This league has always been dominated by teams that have at least two, if not 3 upper echelon
superstar
players that end up winning titles. So it's happening now. It happened then. It will continue to happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%? And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Augustine looking around. He kicks to Stone. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Took him no time at all on that one. Clutch has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Passes it to Stone. Over to the wing, and stolen by Tatum. They push it up 4 on 3. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Kicks it to Stone. And he gets
oh
it to
my
go.
God!
The
What the heck, man?
Stone's got 5 points so far. Boston's going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Oh my God! Lord have mercy.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the paint. Augustine against Irving. Down low. Winslow's got his second basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Clutch. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, I thought Winslow was going to rip that rim off. What a dunk.
Boston leading by 14. Here's Clutch. Last game, an incredible scoring display.
Oh, but whenever I toss up the lob, it never works.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Damn it.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
Whatever.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
I need team takeover again. Like, goddamn.
Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Brett, they're always trying to make the All-Star game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I don't think overall it's important to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an exhibition, but I do like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple of years talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
Harrison scanning the floor. And it falls over the rim and in. Augustine's got 4 points this quarter.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
The shot's good from Clutch.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Tatum. Pass to Meyer. He kicks to Augustine. Here's Chaney. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the pass to Rhodes. Here's Clutch. Dishes it to Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Really, coach?
Sitting at a 21. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extreme.
All right, give it.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Harrison, and it's Stone in at the 4 spot. The Celtics have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department, and the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, Tatum plays with a lot of confidence. He feels like he can take on anyone, and already proving to be a great leader at his age.
Good on the shot.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to.
Oh my God, I can't get no steals.
Well,
like,
collectively, they've done
seriously.
it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
And Augustine kicks to Harrison. Here's Meyer, and they call the foul, so a chance.
Why don't you go in front of your guy instead of behind him?
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up. He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Oh my God, I can't get no freaking
steals. 47% for the
Give me that.
This one. Clutch the pass to Rhodes. Finished off the break. 12 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Out of bounds. Blazers ball.
Now here is Augustine. Another steal. Here's Clutch. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Augustine kicks to Mills. Back to Augustine. Here's Meyer. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. He started a 3-game homestand with that game.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
From deep three-point range, and the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from Clutch.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
To the wing on the left. And here they come. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Irving against Augustine. Pass to Harrison. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And that's now 37 points for Clutch.
Defensively, they just
really
look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Clutch. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
they
a
throw
lefty
you off.
out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little sidestep.
James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers.
No, I mean, oh my God. Why am I small forward? I don't care. Like, seriously, score if you have to. I don't give 2 craps at this point. I'm not even a small forward and you put me at small forward. Kyrie, give me the ball.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
Clutch. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's hit the proverbial switch, effortlessly finding different ways to score.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws
look at
good
this
for Mills.
4 freaking steals. Oh my God. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Y'all gonna just waste out my time.
They're lighting it up here. No good from Clutch. Trailblazers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Fires for 3. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
To the middle. Here's Mills. It's blocked. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
No, oh my God.
Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Mills.
I don't care.
And he banks in the layup. Mills has got 7 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Sinks the triple.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And here's Augustine. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Out left to the wing. And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Yo, you is not a playmaking sharpshooter. Brick. Like, goddamn.
Crawford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
You think you's all that, but you's not. Like, goddamn. Calm yourself down.
Label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
To the paint, here's Mills, and the
I don't care at this point.
off.
All I have is 4 freaking steals, and they still keeping me at freaking small forward.
Finding an angle on the pass there.
Traps in the tray.
Oh my god, this freaking thing. I'm not dealing with this bullcrap right now. Take it. Take it, I don't care.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Releases. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10
What
rebounds.
the devil?
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Celtics. Here's Clutch. Again, what an avalanche!
I guess I'll get my points because when I'm that small forward, because I can't get no steals for goddamn sake.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter, and they'll keep possession. Bucket is good.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Good on the three-point shot.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here. Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
Here's Clutch. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And for Portland, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Irving passes to Clutch. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Celtics.
Really, I had takeover, coach.
9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
If I'm at small forward, I swear to God. Alright, this is better. This is better.
44 seconds left in the third. The Blazers on offense. Passes it to Harrison. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Looking to end the run. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
No good from Clutch. The Trailblazers shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. The baseline J. And it's in after a nice
really
off the right side.
Give him
Harrison's got 16.
Zach LaVine, give him
this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Here's Clutch from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but
let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to get my steals now. I need 4 more.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Zach LaVine, also Clutch out there, and it's Sutton in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Bender, guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock.
He's not my guy. Don't even try to bring him over to me.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into.
I need no more assists, so I'm just letting it fly. I'm just
good
going.
Clutch. And for Portland, they're
Shoot
shooting it up around
till I can't
51%.
no more right
They're
now.
getting good looks.
So,
And here comes the break.
take it.
Here's Levine. Chalk up 2 there. Levine's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Boston.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
They've also taken care of some of the details in this game, and that's why they're ahead.
Harrison.
I'm not even worried.
Right on target.
You see the score right now.
Harrison's got
I'm not
19
worried at all.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Nailed from three-point land.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Lets it go from deep, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter, D, and the communication severely lacking there.
Nice D from Levine.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after.
Bruh.
Stolen by Bender. Pass to Harrison. Takes the 3. Portland again missing.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Portland
Not even worried. Not even
doesn't
worried.
Seem to be shooting it with confidence, and the shots are going all over the place in this period.
The shot's good from Clutch.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul
I
of the
don't
game.
care.
In over 2.5 minutes.
Take it.
Here in the fourth.
Harrison.
He gets it in there. Harrison's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he's good.
Keep on taking them shots, please.
Boy,
Please.
they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
From deep three-point range, it's in from long range. One more from Clutch.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Yet another bucket. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Clutch. And the pass to Harrison. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, you got your takeover now. Delightful.
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up?
Oh,
You have
okay.
first-hand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on, it's an opportunity for guys to
It was
go.
fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. Did a couple commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Helps the league and notoriety.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth.
Damn it. Play defense, guys. Me on the other hand, that's not my responsibility until I get my 10 steals.
From the charity strike here in the second.
The first free throw is good. Robertson, he's checked in for Boston. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Robertson. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And he's still bricking and take over. That's just tough, man.
2 of 8 from long range here. Robertson right side. Passes it to Clutch. Three-pointer. But they get it back. There's the triple. Boston getting another chance here. And here's Robertson outside. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
No. I don't even worry. I'm not worrying about that. You see the lead we have. 63.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Rose.
Yeah, put it back up. Put it back up.
On the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he is just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Over to the left wing.
I'm pissed the heck off. How?
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to
Give me the ball.
back.
Give me the ball.
Here's Clutch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Harrison. Doesn't go that time. From deep. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Misses the three. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once
Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I don't.
So difficult for the defense to do anything about it.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
And really deep through that time.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Trailblazers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the inside. And
that's some crap, bro. I had it.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
The shot's good from Clutch.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Ball's knocked loose. And out of bounds.
Come on!
Boston making a switch here. Levine.
This is not funny, 2K. This is not funny at all.
Well. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Bender. No good from Clutch. The Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Winslow, the pass to Harrison.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
With a little bit of flair.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
I don't care. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Have your good moment. I don't care.
A little tit for tat action going on the
give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. All I need is one more steal, and y'all ruining that.
Defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Kept alive. Pass to Clutch. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
To the inside. Here's Harrison, and he's
I don't care.
Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant He truly could have been.
Break.
Not at all.
I don't even care at this moment. I have a minute and 24 seconds just to get one more steal. Is it that hard to get one last steal, 2K?
In the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
That's not on me.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah,
I'm just letting it fly for now on because I need my last freaking.
For them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll
Get on there, get on there,
see
come on,
twice.
come on, give me the ball, give me the ball.
You know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really
let's go.
all-around game for Clutch.
Now, he was remarkable, absolutely destroyed the opposition. Any matchup he had tonight, it felt like he was going to dominate.
Knocked away.
Thank you. Give my triple-double. 2K, you tried to hold me again.
And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Harrison, covered by Robertson.
I don't even care about that.
Trains the three-pointer.
You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clutch. Four on the shot clock. There's the triple. Crawford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations on the win. Another triple-double for you. So what does it mean that you can come out every night and produce this way for your team?
It was very hard.
We got a lot of players who are important for what we do, DA.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Let's go. We got this, guys. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't even know how I'm doing this right now, but we're doing it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, exploding out of the gates this season. They're playing aggressive basketball, attacking, trying to overwhelm opponents. One can't expect them to maintain this momentum forever. But these early wins are a huge part of the bigger picture.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This might be half of one, well, half of this live stream and half of the next one. We're still home. I am getting the VC though, so the VC is majorly important. Cause I do have to upgrade my slasher. I might bring it to a 92 overall. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I'm getting the game soon. And it's gonna be great, guys.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Buford. Also, Marquise Chris is out there. And it's Nichols in at the point guard position. And Clark with the full bulk of the NBA season still ahead of us. What can players do to prepare themselves physically and mentally for this long, long season?
I think you've got to try to find ways and mechanisms to stay fresh. Obviously, you've got to do your work in the gym and in the weight room, but also in your rest and recovery. I think you've just got to be diligent and consistent, and then find pockets where you can get away and refresh your mind and your body.
Right.
Because you can't come out of the gate like it's the postseason. There's a pace and rhythm to the regular season that you have to learn how to manage.
And the shot is good from Clutch.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clutch has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Townsend, the pass to Nichols. Callaway, guarded by Crawford. Chris. The shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Nothing was forced. Smart basketball was played, and they took advantage of any weakness they saw.
And now here's Chris. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The shot's good from Clutch.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
To the middle. And the layup falls.
Hey, you could sink these with your eyes closed or blindfolded. So close, so deep inside. Great bucket.
Here's Clutch. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Nichols, covered by Irving. Passes to Chris. Shot clock at 5. It's good from long range. Chris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The touch is there. Next comes the consistency. Chris wants to be seen as a threat from deep.
You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
And so it's Houston with it, following the 3 moments ago from Clutch. Now here's Buford. D right on him. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray.
Oh, hell no, come on, come on.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
It's stolen. Crawford kicks to Irving. Here's Clutch. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And some nice passing there by Houston. They get the rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Townsend and the powerful one-handed slam.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. Memphis made all 8 of his field goals to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Serve. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Buford. To the right side. Clock at 4. The 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
You know, you look at most winning teams in this league, and there's no denying they have an identity, who they are and how they play consistently. The Rockets fall into that category, a defined style of play and pieces that fit pretty well.
And Tatum over to help. Here's Ewing. Crawford with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And the Rockets making a change here. For Boston, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy. Athletic enough to get things done on the court. Was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit. But I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Leiden. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando. To the wing right side. Here's Ewing. Buries the long-range jumper.
Ewing. 3 points.
Here's Levine. Here's Clutch. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Leiden.